So you've bought a drone, and you finally got the courage to get it off the ground. Well, there's a few guidelines to follow when you're flying your UAV in New Zealand. Flying a drone here in New Zealand can have its own lists of challenges. Here's a few hints and tips on how to stay safe and out of trouble with the law. Firstly, you must always have visual contact with your UAV. It is always good practice to have a spotter come with you as well to keep an eye on the vehicle. Do not operate an aircraft heavier than 25 kilos, otherwise you will need a pilot's license to fly it. Be aware of your surroundings. Having a good recce of your environment will ensure that people will stay safe around your flights. It is nearly impossible to see those flashing lights at night time once your drone is far away. Always fly during the day. The safety of humans is paramount. Always keep clear of any vehicles with humans controlling it. You must keep your altitude below flight paths. You could cause some serious accidents if you come into contact with a plane or helicopter. Always have knowledge of your surrounding aerospaces. You must never fly within 4 kilometers of an airport or base. If you are flying over private property, you must have the consent of the owners. There's a few people not afraid to get the shotgun out if they see a UFO above their property. Which takes me into ethical flying. Be sure not to be invasive to people's privacy. When flying, getting a good knowledge of the Privacy Act is essential to any filming company, not just aerial work. You should always have a plan in place for yourself and your crew to follow when working with others, and also if you are filming with or near heritage locations. Many locations around New Zealand are sacred and should be considered off limits except without express permission. Make sure you have done your groundwork and have had training with your crew before filming in such areas. If you need help with contacting local Indigenous people, all you need to do is call the Citizens Advice Bureau. Some areas could also have extensive environmental protections, especially for native birds, fauna and flora, so a quick call to the Department of Conservation is always in order. It will save you a lot of time and legal ramification to ensure you have permission from the people you wish to film. The best way to do this is to use a talent release form and make sure the person being filmed signs it. I've used it many times in educational purpose and professionally to ensure that I have documentation of permission from my talent. Parents have to sign for their children if they are under 18. It is also important to do the same with the owner of a property that you wish to film at. Public areas are fine unless they are within a restricted airspace. Well, there's the basics to keep you and others safe while flying your UAV in Aotearoa. I do suggest you get yourself more informed and check out airshare.co.nz. There you will find aerospace maps and full documentation of rules and regulations set up by the New Zealand governing agencies. Happy flying, everybody!